For assignment 6, you're going to learn more about the leadership structure in Congress and the effects and the influence those members can have. So hopefully, if you're lucky, one of your members holds a leadership position, perhaps Speaker of the House, Minority Leader in the House or Senate, or the whip. But if not, pick somebody else that is, and then write a one-page summary, and this can be double-spaced. Number 1, on the general duties of this position, and number 2, detailing what the person holding that position has done or plans to do for the 113th Congress. So how I find that is I go to trusty Wikipedia and I search for the 113th United States Congress, and here it brings up for me leadership, and that is number 4. So I move on down there, and there is quite a lot of leadership. I will say though, like Barbara Boxer is mine, but this is not a significant leadership position. It doesn't steer the agenda as much. So I would stick to, like, for example, Joe Biden. I would not pick that, right? We all know the vice president doesn't actually have a whole lot to say. So President pro tempore would definitely be interesting. Majority leaders are very significant. So I would stick with majority leaders, minority leaders, and whips as well. And so I chose, since Barbara Boxer is pretty low on the list, I chose Eric Cantor, Majority Leader of Republicans, and lovely here, I can click on Majority Leader, and it gives me really good information about what it is that the responsibilities are of a minority leader or majority leader. So that helps with part 1. But the next thing I need to find is figure out what Eric Cantor in particular is doing to make changes. And so I went to trusty Google and I just typed in Eric Cantor Majority Leader Agenda. This is going to give me calendars, but there is an actual website, majorityleader.gov. And so I went to it, and then I went to About. And so I learned a little bit more about how in the past things that he has steered in this direction. So even as minority whip. And then in my Google searching, though, I did find Eric Cantor outlines House's spring agenda. So this makes me think that I'm going to learn a lot here about what specifically he is going to be focusing on. And this indeed is gold for me, and helps me know what he plans to do and how he plans to steer Congress with his leadership position. So I think the combination of my Wikipedia entry for responsibilities, a little bit more about him in the past and what he's worked on, as well as this fantastic article about the spring agenda, will be enough for me to get my one page completed.